Welcome to our video blog focusing on the etiquette of visiting a new mom and dad. This was specifically requested of me by new moms to kind of educate those who aren't quite sure or who might just take it for granted that they think they know when and how to visit new parents. Here we go. Do please call ahead before you go to visit or wait to be invited to visit. I would typically say 3 weeks. Give the mom at least 3 weeks to kind of settle into a routine, and then you can call to see if it's okay to visit. She probably doesn't feel like changing out of her pajamas, and if she's gonna get a visitor, she's gonna have to change, and that might be a little inconvenient. So just give her some time to kind of get into a flow. When you eventually do go to visit, offer to help even if they say no. And when I say offer to help, I don't mean, oh, let me hold the baby. No. Go into the kitchen, see if there are any dishes to be washed, any bottles to be washed, and wash the bottles properly. See if there's a pile of laundry that needs to be folded or a pile of laundry that needs to be thrown into the washing machine. See if the house just needs a little general tidying. Just small things like that are really appreciated, especially if mommy and daddy don't have any help around them. Please bring a gift. And since you will be calling ahead to see if you can visit, ask if they need anything. Do they need a tube of diaper cream or a pack of diapers? It will be much more appreciated for them to get something they need at that time than to get a 9-month onesie that the baby is not going to be wearing for now. Wash your hands thoroughly before holding the baby. I cannot stress this enough. Babies are, granted, they're much hardier than we give them credit for, but she or he might not have gotten their shots yet, and we need to be very careful about the germs that we're spreading. It's better that the germs come from mommy and daddy than from an outside person. So please wash your hands thoroughly. Bring food or sweets. It's, again, maybe difficult for mommy and daddy to be on a schedule where they're cooking every day and they have to get their meals on an as-need basis. And breastfeeding moms need to be eating properly and need to be drinking properly. So bring some food, bring a lot of food so they have leftovers. Breastfeeding mothers especially crave sweets when they're breastfeeding. Bring some pastries, bring some oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal cookies are awesome! Also, listen to mommy and be positive. It might not be an ideal time to bring up your birth stories or birth stories that you've heard or nightmares. She probably just wants to relay her experience and needs a listening ear. And whether it's about the birth or what she's going through or all the different things that she's experiencing at the time, just listen. Just give a listening ear and let her vent and talk. The don'ts. As I said before, call ahead. Do not just show up unannounced. That's the worst thing ever. Worse if you go ring the doorbell and the baby's sleeping. Please, just call before you go ahead. As this relates to washing your hands thoroughly, do not hold baby's hands or kiss baby's cheeks or lips. The baby's hands are the first thing that goes into their mouths, and we don't want any cross-contamination of anything. And let me just focus on this don't while I'm on cross-contamination. Please don't go there if you're feeling sick. If you're feeling sick, just wait till you feel a little better, please. And if you think that you're going to visit and have your kids with you, please think again. Do not bring your other children into the house with the little baby. Again, baby's immune system is not yet built up, and we don't want to be introducing any outside germs to the baby. When you go to visit, please don't have sensual overload and smell like a perfume factory. Can't manage. I'll just leave that one as is. And do not give advice or how to put baby to sleep, how to whatever, unless you're asked. New moms get a lot of advice thrown on them, and not everybody is as good to sift through each piece of advice and take everything with a grain of salt, and it can be very overwhelming. Them already worrying about what the baby doing and not supposed to be doing, much less to have to sift through all of that advice. So unless you're asked and you genuinely have something that you think could work, don't bother offer any advice. And that's it. The bottom line is ask. If you doubt anything, ask, and do not be offended by the answer, because them really don't mean nothing by it. That's it. Hope this advice helps. I hope my new moms are happy that I did this video blog because I was asked to do it, and I hope those who will be visiting these new moms take some tips from it. So see you on the next one. Thanks guys. Bye.